Lydia from Novelty, and if you hear any strange noises today, it's because I am babysitting my sister's puppy and my rabbit is back there making loud noises. So I have an exciting video today. Today we are going to be talking about Hardy Boy mysteries. Yes, okay. I don't know if the rest of you grew up on Hardy Boys, but I grew up with them being read to me before I could read, and then after I was able to read, I just devoured them and just, oh my goodness guys, they're really clean, really great mysteries. They have just the right amount of intrigue and suspense without being creepy or violent, etc, etc, etc. And so they're perfect for kids. I mean, not like too tiny of kids, but yeah, my mom read them to us when I was like 7 and 8, and then eventually we got to read them. And oh my goodness folks, I have so many wonderful nostalgic memories of these books and many more. There's like hundreds of them, not hundreds literally, but dozens and dozens of them. There's probably around 100 of them altogether. I have not read one for a while, but I want to someday because they'll just bring back so many great memories. Nika, come here girl. And this is the puppy. Come here Nika, come here. Good girl, thank you. This is Nika, and she was over there trying to bother my bunny because my bunny is completely freaked out by her. So right now the bunny has a blanket over her cage, his cage, so he doesn't see this because he'll think, oh, they're trying to eat me and freak out. But anyways, so let's talk about a couple of these specific books. The Mystery of the Chinese Junk. My mom read this to me and my two siblings who are right above me when I was 7 and 8, and she'd read it to us like a chapter each night before bedtime, and I remember just laying on the floor in the living room begging her to keep reading, and sometimes she would, and being totally enthralled by this book. I am delighted when I think about how clean these stories are. I mean, sure, there's like a little bit of violence, like they get bonked over the head and they get tied and gagged and all that kind of stuff, but no real violence and no gory details and no scariness, although it did freak me out as an 8-year-old, which is good. I mean, who doesn't want to be freaked out when they're 8? The secret panel, y'all. Who doesn't want a secret panel? Who doesn't want to discover a secret panel? The books, they're like everything a child could dream of. Their secret hidden staircases. I have always wanted to have a secret hidden staircase and a secret door and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, who doesn't want to have a panel that just opens up after reading a book like that? Childhood dreams, you know? Alright, The Tower Treasure. This is the first book actually, and it's really weird because there's two versions of the first book. And by the way, if you are unfamiliar with the Hardy Boys, they are brothers. Their names are Frank and Joe, and of course they're the most wonderful, dashing young men ever. They're 17 and 18, but I thought they were incredibly old and mature as a little 8-year-old and 7-year-old. I'm like, oh, I just want to know them in real life, you know. And they have their friends who are Chet, who has an old jalopy, which is some kind of Jeep or car, but I was like so confused as a kid. I was, what is a jalopy? And then there's Ned, and, or no, maybe Ned is from Nancy Drew. There's Tony. Tony is one of the guys there. Hey, Nika, let's not. Thank you. She's making a lot of noise, isn't she? This is the culprit. I mean, not literally. But yes, so they also have a boat here. You can see their boat. Their boat's name is the Sleuth. My brother got a boat several years ago, and he named it the Sleuth, which was so cool and so like nostalgic driven. And he let me drive, pilot, however you say it, he let me drive the boat in on the Ohio River, so that was totally cool. And also a different river, but I forget which. The Secret of the Old Mill, just, you know, like these books. If you have somebody in your life who likes to read, or you want to like to read, and they are like 7 to 14, y'all should totally get them one of these books as a gift and give it to them. They work great for boys or girls because they have so much fun, mystery, and suspense, and happiness all put together. So yes, I highly recommend the Hardy Boys books, and y'all should check them out.